Welcome, Scorpio, Sagittarius, to your August beginning of the month reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you and your energy, what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Scorpio, Sagittarius for me, please. Scorpio, Sagittarius. And one more. This message for Scorpio, Sag. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. Nice. Having some clarity going on. Getting clear about a situation. Clarifying on the Ace of Swords, not only does this card clarify on the Ace of Swords, but the entire reading is taking the lead over here. Being the leader, being the emperor, taking things very serious. So whatever it is that you clearly see now as the truth, and you are very serious about this situation, really taking a stand and taking the power within yourself. So getting straight into the situation, and the situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. You have helpless and hopeless in the present, and opening up in the recent past, and giving and receiving in the near future. Some generosity going on over here with the Six of Pentacles. Over here with the opening up to the Four of Cups. The opening up is talking about the withdrawal, the control, the release, knowing that something is going on. Could have had you withdrawing. But it also has you taking the lead as well. So it's almost like you have the control to understand what's going on. And it does feel like you did release some blocks to get to the clarity. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Clarify on the opening up, please. It's a challenge. Yeah, somebody put you into challenge mode where you needed to feel like you had to stand your ground. It was wasting your time. You felt like this was draining you. It does feel like you needed to release that. Yeah, there's the release. Four of Coins in reverse. So it is telling us that, yes, I did take control about this situation, and by taking control is how I released it. It was wasting my time. I'm tired of standing my ground. I'm tired of you challenging me all the time. It could be even challenging your authority, talking about being the emperor over here. With the helpless and hopeless, you clearly can see now that this is pretty much helpless and hopeless, that it's not going to change. There's nothing that's going to change this situation. It's restricted. The obstacles are beyond what you can fix. So it's preventing you from achieving the dreams around you. So whatever or whoever this is, you realize that this is, clearly can see now that this is not going to go the way you want it to go. Yeah. And so you're just trying to find the sun and trying to find your happiness, pretty much. It's pretty much saying it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to do things for yourself. This is not going to get you where you need to be. And you can clearly see this. So by holding on to that, you know, it's like you let it go over there, but now you can clearly see that that was probably the best thing to do with this, with the Seven of Coins, because now you can start patiently planning in the present right now for the things that will make you happy without holding on to somebody or something that no longer you have no control over. There's just nothing you can do. By releasing them was the best thing you could do. There's so much weakness within this situation. Yeah. they're not perceiving you the way that you would want them to perceive you. So if this is a person, you could feel like maybe you were just obsessed with the situation. Or you could feel like, you know, and I do feel like for some of you, you do feel like a little reclusive as well. But I do think that the problem is that there could have been something that you were trying to hold on to obsessively, that you now know, hey, you have to stop that. You have to stop that and move on for yourself. This is not going to work. It could have been a Leo that you were trying to hold on to, or a job or something that you were obsessed about doing, and it's not working. Yeah, it's just causing you pain. You need to surrender to that for your own happiness. King of Cups. Yeah, just taking the Emperor role and knowing and perceiving what you need to do. And with the King of Cups, it'll keep your emotions where they're supposed to be. It just looks like it's a lost situation, and it was just a draining situation. And it does feel like what the problem was is you released it in the recent past, and then you tried to bring it back into the present. And then what happens is you clearly are noticing it now that, you know what, I have to let it go again. I can't keep obsessing over this or being eccentric about this situation because it's not moving in the way that I want it to move. Right? So you have to keep perceiving and keeping the authority to keep your happiness. Okay. Giving and receiving over here is talking about giving, you know, give to the people who are important to give to. Make sure that you're giving the love and all the things that you're giving to someone who wants that attention, instead of giving it or trying to give it to someone who is not willing to want to balance out the situation, who doesn't want to give back. So it's almost like, you know, just reward yourself, but it does feel like you might still be trying to do that again, trying to give your love or attention to somebody who doesn't want it. So it's like you're still trying to take the authority, but it still feels like, yeah. And there's no change, and there's no change in the situation. Yeah, stop trying to give to somebody who does not want it. They're not giving you back anything. So it feels like kind of a snake eating its tail scenario over here. I stopped doing this because I know it's wasting my time. They only have me in challenge mode, so I'm going to let go. Then in the present, I clearly see that I'm wasting my time, that they're not going to come towards me, not going to do what they want. But like I said, it feels a little obsessive. Yeah, it's like with the Page of Swords, like you might not have learned a lesson, or it could be the other way around too. It could be this person coming towards you and they're obsessed with you, and it could just feel so back, you know, it could be the other way around. Clearly see that they're obsessed with you and trying to give to you. You don't want it. That's for some of you. But however it is that they didn't learn their lesson, they just continue to keep trying to give and trying to travel towards this person. But it's not working. They're not giving back. No. If anything, if they do, for some of you, they actually take what you give them, but they don't return, right? There's no return. So it's a give and take situation. They're definitely taking from you, but they're not planting their ships there. And they're not taking the offerings. They're not taking they're not going to apologize for it either. So whatever it is, whether it's you or them, it's definitely draining to have this person around. It feels like a person, guys, to have this person around who you try to give to, but they just take. It doesn't look like there's no change in the near future. So it does feel kind of wishy-washy, like I know I shouldn't be doing this. I'm going to release them, but then I love them, so I'm going to go back and give back to them. But then they just take from me. So it doesn't, and then you're going to perceive it again. But you're perceiving that they are the one for you, or they are perceiving that you are the one for them. Take it how it resonates, whoever it is. But definitely it's a give and take situation over here. And somebody really does want this person, whether it's, like I said, either or. I just don't see them coming back to you the way that you want them to come back to you. And it looks like there was, you know, maybe even you trying to apologize to them, something, however. I'm looking for new directions on how to get the person back. That's what it is with the Two of Swords. Okay. So let's just see. So whether or not this person is really trying to come after you and you're like, nope, I'm done with you, and I can clearly see that you're obsessed with me. I'm done. I'm not going that way. Or it's the cross-watcher can say, no, it's such a Scorpio Sag over here who's obsessed with me. Either way, it doesn't matter. Cards say love yourself first. You deserve love, but it's not this person. And separation. So, okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.